What's going on, everybody? Today we have the Stinger 90 out here, and it is windy. Let me tell you. So, nobody's here at the field, of course. It's 25-mile-an-hour gusts. I don't know, 16-mile-an-hour constant winds. So it says. Feels more like 12 to me. But I don't have a wind speedometer implanted in my head or nothing, but you can see the windsock, you can see the patriotic flag back there, and you can see the Stinger here. Now, I don't have anybody to hold this camera for me today, but I will put the camera where it can see the approach, and you can see how I come in on the landing as I'm turning, also coming in on the approach, turning back into the wind. The winds will be coming from this way, so of course we'll be landing from that way where the trees are.
So I'm not going to bore you guys with the whole scene of just trees and grass and sky. I'm going to cut to the meat of things here. So this video is going to be kind of short, so just stick around with me. If you haven't liked this video yet or subscribe to the channel, don't forget to do that, please. That helps out a lot. And we'll get this thing going. Enjoy the flight, guys. Windy, touch and goes, 25-mile-an-hour gusts. The takeoff here is going to be done with no flaps. There's plenty of wind. Here's my first attempt to touch and go. I'm going to come in using 9 degrees of flaps. It did not like that. It got really bad in the end and it stalled. Now that was good. Had a really good approach, really good glide slope, slowed the plane down, perfect speed. Got it on the ground nice and smooth, took right back off. All right, you just heard me say, here's the gust. This is where it gets really hard now. Yes, redemption is needed for that landing. That was almost a cartwheel. Here goes the attempt. That wasn't going to happen. Too porpoisey. Wind was not letting me get right. It was going to stall. I had to go around. Here we go.
So I got it down. As you can see, there she is. Sitting nice and pretty. No harm done. Let's get closer to it. So here it is, sitting here. Non-harmed, unharmed, nothing wrong with it. As you see, I had to extend my landing a little bit further because of the wind. The plane just didn't want to hit the ground. Didn't want to get low enough. And you see how that grass is just kind of blowing. The trees are just swaying. So Guys, get out in the wind sometimes. I'm not saying you guys don't do it. I'm not saying anybody doesn't do it. But if you don't do it, start a little easy and gradually work your way up. I was also trying to make sure I keep the track that I wanted. As you can see where the plane is, I kept the track that I wanted right down the runway, straight ahead of me here. I'm trying to give you a good reference point, but you see that green patch right there? Midways of that green patch was where I wanted to be at, as far as how far away I was from me at the flight line there. So practice. Do this stuff. Do it with a high wing. I was out here with my turbo timber before I pulled the Stinger out to get my understanding of the wind and how everything was going. Then I pulled the Stinger out. Didn't fly it until it got here on camera, so you guys have seen it first. No damage to the landing gear. Everything is just like it should be. So, minus the fact that freeway takes forever to deploy them, but we can fix that with an 8-channel, right? All right, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. RC Pilot Will out. Bye.